What's going on, everybody? My name is Daniel Calderon, and welcome to Film Obsessed. Today's discussion, Jojo Rabbit.
Here's Marshal Jojo. You're our top man. Prepare to leave the house.
Today you boys will be involved in such activities as war games, ambush techniques, and blowing stuff up.
I don't think I can do this.
Was? Of course you can.
This film, written and directed by Taika Waititi, tells the story of Jojo, a little boy growing up in Nazi Germany who joined the Hitler Youth Program and befriends a Jewish girl. Now I have to say, guys, I wasn't too confident about this film. Just from the looks of the trailer, it was gonna be a hard sell. You know, you got kids running around in Nazi uniforms, and on top of that, they're trying to pull off a whole comedic, witty take on it, like a lighthearted humor. And I didn't think it would come across, as pleasant maybe, or as convincing to the audience. On top of that, we got the friggin' director, all right, Taika Waititi, playing Hitler himself. Yeah, that's right, this guy right here. But after watching this film, I'm happy to say that I was wrong.
Aber dann kamst du.
When I was your age, I had an imaginary friend. Got me in so much trouble.
Time to burn some books.
This film is far from being insensitive, insulting to any of those that suffered during World War II or were victims of the Nazi regime. In fact, it was so insulting to Nazis, their ideology, and the war, with its brilliant writing, that the film reminded the audience of the stupidity and ignorance of not just Nazis, but anyone that is prejudiced against other people. Take, for instance, the scene with Jojo and his friend having a conversation about Jewish people at the Hitler Youth Camp. Now, the two are going back at it, just kind of trying to figure out how to identify or how they would suspect a Jewish person. And they're saying, they have horns, they have tails, they have, fangs on their teeth. And as much as all that's laughable and nonsensical and just stupid, then they throw in the whole big nose thing. And that's just what, really threw me over the edge. Because I'm saying to myself, you're gonna identify a Jewish person because of a genetic feature. Italians have big noses, but they're not Jewish, right? Or most of them aren't. German in Nazi Germany, what if he had a big nose? Imagine that. All his peers looking down on him, if not gonna, kill him because of this genetic feature that the Nazis deemed a flaw. Again, this is the kind of material, this is the kind of writing that Taika Waititi, implements in this story to make you kind of question and make you kind of have thought-provoking ideas on the Nazi regime and how flawed it truly was. And finally, the relationship Jojo has with his mother, played by Scarlett Johansson. This was a phenomenal performance, very beautifully delivered. The mother basically acts as a moral compass for the boy. Whenever he's out of line, whenever he believes that he's superior or his, what he's been taught at the camp, that he's, above everyone, the mother basically slaps him out and basically grounds him and says, you're not above anyone. But she also teaches him, educates him, makes him more open-minded. And it's just so touching and charming. It really pulls at your heartstrings because you see that she's raising him to be a better man, be stronger, and to not be a Nazi, to not be this ruthless, cold-hearted, narrow-minded individual. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on another film discussion. Please feel free to leave comments down below. I'd love to know if you agree or disagree on my points, the message of the film, or anything you have to say about Jojo Rabbit. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to follow me on my Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you too can become